Alright, so today we're doing an O-ring repair on a Valor versus Venom version 3 Swamp Rat. As you can see, it just completely fell apart on me. So, let's get started here. First, let's get all his accessories and stuff. Let's take his helmet off. Now, I have yet to replace, I don't have many Valor versus Venom. And this is the first O-ring I'm having to replace, so I'm assuming it's the same. Because, I mean, they still got the little screw in the back here. Let's see. And if I fumble a little bit, like I said, this is the first Valor versus Venom I've done. Now, he came in a 2-pack with Snake Eyes. And I didn't buy that 2-pack. I saw him and I bought him loose, complete. And I don't consider figures complete if they don't have their file card, and he had his file card, so luckily. Man, I sure hope they didn't glue this thing together. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. There's the O-ring there. Ooh. It's pretty dry rotted there. It's hard to, I don't know if that picks up in the camera how dry rotted that is. But you can see all the little cracks. Alrighty. Let's see. And this is what I use for the other O-rings. I picked this up at my store. I don't know if it's these are fuel rated, so oil and fuel rated, so they're a little more hardy. That one might be too big. Yeah, it's way too big. Let's see. Let's try. What about this one? Still looks a little big. Try the next one down. Let's see. Yeah, we could always give it a try and see. All right, let's see. This is his back. Well, at the end of the day, that might be too small. Like I said, just bear with me. I'm gonna try to do my best here. Okay, usually what I do is I like to go ahead and ring it on this thing. I forget what they call this hook. There's still a little piece of it in there. Oop, oop. Okay, there it goes. All right, let's see. Let's hook it on there. Here it is. All right, this is obviously the front this way. All right, now. Oop. All right, let's see here. Now let's put this front part on. Let's see. It's a weird looking neck joint. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. Yeah, it's kind of a weird looking neck joint, but there's their face. And I've had this thing for quite a while. I just like the way he looks. There was a, I don't know if anybody ever seen it, but there was an old video that somebody posted years ago that about, dang it, fell apart. It was an old video called All My Little Ninjas. It was only like 2 videos. It was real short, but it was hilarious. It was called All My Little Ninjas. And it was about Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow living together in the suburbs with I can't remember how many kids they had. But it's just, I think it's still out there. If anybody wants to check it out, I recommend it. It's hilarious. All right, let's see here. But he was on there, and I was just like, hey, who is that? What is that? You know, there was a segment on there that I was like, Recondo. It was they used a lot of the figures from Sigma 6, and it was just hilarious. Y'all have to check it out. There was a talk show. They did a talk show for the second episode, and Recondo brought in some animals, and this is one of them. And he was just like, I don't even know what this is. And it wasn't. It was just a little short segment. I mean, it wasn't really all that long. And the guy made a couple other videos, but Timber looks sick. Oh, great. This thing is falling apart again. Dang it. Man, this is hard. This one's a little hard to do. Oh, the gun came out of the holster. That's okay. Dang it. Yeah, this one's kind of hard to do. I'm not gonna lie, this is really hard to do. Because right when you think you got it all together, it falls apart. I mean, it don't seem too tight. All right, so let's try this again, shall we? I'm trying to do the best I can here. These O-ring, this one seems a little more difficult to do because the things are a lot bigger. The bases are a lot bigger. Yeah, as soon as you take it apart, that O-ring starts sliding off. That's what it says. It starts sliding right off as soon as you kind of open it up a little bit. I wonder if I can do it like this. Let's see here. This is the right. Yeah, see, it wants to slide right off of there. I'm going to try to do it like this. I don't know if it'll work or not, but this is how I'm going to try it this time. Hey, all right, well, so I guess I learned a little trick there. All right, now let's screw it back in here perfectly. And I do have a couple of spy troops that I've replaced O-rings on. And so you don't want to ever tighten it too tight. He's got a little pistol. Goes right in his holster there. He feels like he did. All right, now put his helmet. Oh, actually, first this thing goes back on. And I'll be honest with you, I like this figure. It's something different, you know. It's definitely something Cobra would do. And then like you can put their helmets like that, or you can slide them forward where it covers up their eyes. And I think that's a nice little feature that you can do. Like you can have them sit like that, or you can have them like that. So I like keeping it on the shelf like that. That's the way I like it. And they have a tail. I wish their tail wasn't in their coat, or whatever you want to call that thing. I wish it wasn't in that. I wish it was part of the body itself. Yeah. But they do come with a little stand. And these are about 2005, I believe, is when this came out. And then he's got a little, it looks like a G36 with a 45 attached to it. And then put it in his hand, if I can get it in his hand. The plastic on these are a little bit soft, so they're not as, you don't have to worry as much about breaking thumbs. It's pretty soft. And here we are. He's complete. He's now done. Oop. Let me focus on here. There he is. O-ring replaced. That's the first Valor versus Venom I've done. I do have a couple of Valor versus Venom things, not much. And because these came out right before the 25th anniversary did. And like I said, I remember seeing these in Walmart and in Walgreens, there we go, and stuff, places like that. And I remember buying it. I've had a few of them, but when the 25th anniversary came back out, I kind of just got rid of them for the ones, for the 25th, and I traded a few of them in. I gave some of them away to my nephew, because at the time, he was 6. No, he was, in 07 when I would have gave them away, he would have been 6. So, I had a few of them. I didn't have many. And when that 25th anniversary came out, I had a few. I had a few, and then I was like, well, these 25th look so much better than these do, so I'm just gonna. Plus, they had like a big release of them and vehicles and all kinds of cool stuff. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go on the 25th, and then my nephew, what are you gonna do with these? And I said, well, you can have them if you want them. And so he took them and played with them, and my son has them now, has a few of them now. And but we've traded them in, we've gotten rid of them. Some of them broke. So anyway, this is that's the part number I use for I just go buy a big pack of them. I mean, there's a bunch of them, and as I've said before, I work on cars and stuff, and a lot of these O-rings are needed for a little bit of everything. I mean, you have O-rings for everything. And you got AC lines. Of course, these aren't AC rated, but these are fuel rated. They're fuel and oil rated, but I like them. You can use them for the oil pumps, and when you're replacing oil pumps and oil seals and stuff like that, you can use these. So they have multi-functions, but that's just what I get. I just get a big box of them because I don't know but you can find them on eBay where people sell a kit of just O-rings and those little hooks together. They sell them together, and I had a few of those, but one time I couldn't wait, and so I just was like, you know what? I wonder if this will work. So I bought it, and lo and behold, it works. Anyway, that's it for this video. Again, this is version 3 of Swamp Rat. Valor versus Venom came out around 2005. Everybody have a good day, and Cobra!